I'm going to start this video talking about wickedness. Wickedness in low places. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Favor Andakara, and today I'm going to be having a conversation based on the story of Joseph in the Bible, in the book of Genesis. I have read that story so many times. I mean, it's a very popular. Who doesn't know Joseph and his 12 brothers? That'd be 11 brothers. But there was something so different when I read this book recently. Not the book, the story. And I had never, I feel like every time I heard the story, I focused on, oh, Joseph became king. Joseph's brothers were jealous. Da 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 da, praising the palace, which is true, which is great, which we will get to. But honestly, I'm going to start this video talking about wickedness. Wickedness. Wickedness in low places. I have I don't think I've ever been so shocked about somebody being wicked like in this story. Because I mean Joseph has a dream. He has different dreams, and in his dreams, he sees his brothers bowing to him. He sees his father even bowing to him in the dream. And I mean it happened repeatedly. So and he shares it. That's the funny thing. Innocently, because he knew these people hated him. The way they were acting, I don't think they hid the fact that they hated their brother, right? But I'm just saying. And the Bible categorically says that he was his father's favorite. I think they knew that. Yeah, yeah. They knew that. I don't remember if the Bible said they knew that, but I know that it would have been obvious. It was definitely obvious that, I mean, his father gave him a coat. It was obvious. So they hated him generally before they hated him because of the dream. And I just see that envy and jealousy is such a powerful and deadly emotion to carry and to harbor towards somebody. How can you hate somebody enough to want to kill them? Somebody that did nothing to you. You hate him because his father loves him. Okay. But you hate him also because he dreams. And even Joseph said, I don't know if it was right or wrong for always sharing the dream. I mean, you have the first dream, the first time all of you are bowing to me. You've said it once. Won't you keep quiet? Okay, oh, sorry. Don't worry, no problem. But why were the brothers so jealous of Joseph that they wanted to kill him? Like, I don't know. Are you processing it the way I'm processing it? To kill him. Eventually, they decided to make money off him. They saw that, okay, even in fact, the fact that they didn't kill him, it was just a business decision. Can you imagine somebody's life, your own brother? Your own brother. It was a business decision to them, like, okay, we'll make more money if we sell him. So why don't we sell him? And then not only did they sell him, they soaked his coat in blood and told the father he was eaten by animals. Like, the heart of man is actually wicked. I don't know. The story is just touching me differently. The heart of man is very wicked. And it just reminds me of Cain and Abel. The first murder in the Bible was because of envy. It was also because of envy. I'm just like, envy, it is something to guard your heart. Maybe I will do a part two talking about guarding your heart from envy, because I don't even know what advice to advise. But please don't let envy enter your heart. And the funny thing is, that one was even because of offering to the Lord, offering that is to the Lord. You killed somebody because of it. Envy will just blind you from seeing. And then they said, let us see what will become of his dreams. Hey, they were that pained. They probably even saw more meaning to the dream than the Joseph himself, because the way they carried it on their head, like as if no, he was already king and they were already jealous. I could imagine God laughing at them when they said, let's see what will become of his dreams. I can just imagine God in heaven, like he was sitting in heaven, like, I have a plan for somebody, and you think you can stop it. Oh yeah, stop it. Let me see. Like, that was a very big show off story, because in trying to stop that dream from manifesting, they actually played a part in the dream actualizing. right? Because Joseph, I mean, was sold to slavery. And another thing is the favor of God was with Joseph, because who is blessed. You can't stop it. You think you can? Who are you? What? How powerful do you think you are? That God is doing something with somebody, and you think you can stop it? Better align yourself with God, because He will always come out. He will always win. He always wins. Unfortunately, you lost before you even started. And the Bible keeps on saying God was with him. The favor of God was upon him. Like who is blessed is blessed. That's the way I just keep saying it. Because even when he was in Potiphar's house, and he was still Potiphar loved him until his wife set him up. And even then, it looks like all the dreams had gone down. Like there's no way out. And I could just imagine, because if you were watching it as a movie, would you really think that he was headed anywhere? Like that dream can still manifest, because you are going to be king, but your starter pack is being hated by your brothers, being sold into slavery, being lied against. I think one of the most painful things that can happen to you is false accusation, a believed false accusation, because people can just lie. People can just lie. And then that took him to prison. Somebody that's going to be king, your starter pack is prison. But even then, even the prison warden left things in his responsibility, under his care. And it just shows you how when God is with somebody, God is with them, and you better not be on the wrong side. And I can also imagine, like even when Joseph was trying to interpret dreams, when he interpreted dreams for the two guys that were in prison, and he told one, "Don't forget me." I could picture how disappointed he would be, because that's where he thought his help was going to come from. Like, okay, I interpreted dream for you, and the dream, it was actually true. It happened. You were released, so don't forget me. Or talk to the king for me. When you are expecting something to come from somewhere, from a particular channel, and then you might feel disappointed, because it was years after it didn't happen. Even when just the king had a dream that eventually needed Joseph to come out of prison to interpret and resolve, it wasn't immediately. So he might have been disappointed. And it's just like, when you think everything isn't going according to plan, and when you think the things that are happening would, there's no way what God has said will come to pass because of the things that are happening. I want you to think again. Look at Joseph and think again. If you think that the things that happen in your life can stop what God has already said, think again. Let Joseph be your example and a picture of possibilities, because like God used Joseph to show off. And the funny thing is, when the brothers bowed, because the dream was that his brothers bowed to him, right? When the brothers bowed, finally, in real life, when the dream became a reality, the brothers did not even know that they were fulfilling the prophecy. When they were bowing, they didn't know it's Joseph they were bowing to, but they bowed. Did they not bow? I'm just like, this is show off. Like, literally. God is just like, okay, let me see how you want to stop him. You will bow that bow. And it's just wonderful, like a wonderful story of Prison Palace. I mean, it's not easy to be Joseph. I don't know if I want to be Joseph, but sorry, never mind. Because to have the right disposition, to have the faith, to have the, I don't know, to still care in all the things that have been happening to you, is I feel like that's even the oga pata pata. Sorry, that's even the chief of the things that we should learn. The disposition, holding on to your faith and strength in God, even when the worst things are happening. Because how many years did it take the prophecy to be fulfilled? He might have given up. He might have been a horrible person, and the prison warden will not leave him in charge of anything. Or he would have refused to interpret dreams for the people in the prison. And how would, the king have known that there was somebody who could interpret dreams? Like, and you can just see the hand of God on Joseph's life. You can literally just see the hand of God on Joseph's life. So, I mean, pick the lessons. Don't let envy, don't let envy take roots in your heart. And if God has given you a word, I think this should encourage you that if he talks, he does. If he has said it, sorted. If God has said it, like it's sorted. And if you want to think of possibilities, like what is God capable of doing, think about Joseph and see that God is almighty. God is almighty. If you think that, oh, I thought this job was going to be the job that, finally sort all my bills and I didn't get it, it's because you think that that job is the job is not the source. God is. Do you understand? God is the source, not the job. So God can cause another door to open. He can lock doors, he can open doors. He can do anything. His power. He's so powerful. That should help you. Like, this should help you see how powerful God is and how mighty he is. That even when things were looking, everything aligned with prophecy, and his word surely came to pass. I think it's a very interesting story. Another thing to actually say in this story is that the prophecy was actually to their benefit. The brothers that tried to stop that prophecy from happening, the prophecy actually being fulfilled was to their benefit. Because when there was famine in the land, they went to the one place that there was food, and their brother was the king. So, in trying to stop that from happening, they were trying to kill themselves. See the favor that they experienced. See what they experienced because their brother was king. And it also helps me, like, it makes me think, what if the people you are envious of, God is blessing them for your benefit? I mean, you don't need that to be a reason to not be envious, because everything's not about you, right? You can't be so selfish that it only matters if it's connected to you, or it only matters to me if it's blessing me. If it's not blessing me, anybody can perish. Right? But in this case, see that it was actually going to benefit them. So if they were going to kill their brother, they were trying to kill themselves as well, because it would have affected them. Like, can you even wow. And then when I read the part where, he hugged his father and he cried. I don't know why this was very graphic. Like, this story was like a movie when I was reading it. I'm just like 13 years. 13 years. Because of you took 13 years from the relationship that he would have had with his father, the father that loved him. They were very wicked. I can't get over it, but yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's the end of my conversation. I hope you learned something. I think it's an interesting story, and there are many things to learn, like from guarding your heart from envy to seeing possibilities and seeing God show off in a mighty way. And also learning from Joseph's attitude, right? And his own disposition towards everything that was happening and towards God in spite of everything that was happening. And yeah, it's a wonderful story. Please remember to like this video, remember to share, remember to subscribe. Let me know what you think. Share comments with me share your thoughts with me in the comment section. I'd love to read them. Till the next one. Bye.